According to radio presenter Mike Two say, as a media personality, you go to the registrar, you register yourself for home browser be a media person become shape. And no, or say Agradaa won't lose Agradaa any and or say any police officers say, sir, we cannot be here. And he was like, why? Now, yesterday at the Amasaman High Court, Agradaa lawyers Edini by saying, come over be pray bail. Edi a train appeal no. Etika time a ye appealing ni na nanka ye odan kotifie nanka eti bono medase. Etika ne de ankotifie anu ye temporal. Etika ne ye file appeal no nanka e fa de a nanka wakoso atene peprepo. Eno na Amasaman High Court ni say, nay. Order in court. Welcome once again to the only digital courthouse on social media in West Africa. And I am Her Royal Highness Chief Justice of Bochapimia Pomposi, aka Metsela Debate. Now I would say, Dina Unim say, Yansani a bonny baby. I was sending the Avadia, the baby Bunia dream near Fifi. I say, if I do guilty to suit ya, and then you're not straight to jail. And as usual, my senior co-character, my one and only Prosecutor James. Always. Now wait the end, and then the end was what? And then Yabusian for. It's been exactly 13 days since Agradaa was sentenced to jail for 15 years with hard labor. Now, in Tinunache Aka Agradaa 14 years, 352 days, and roughly 10 hours. How many seconds? I mean, a bare million because, hey, now, yesterday at the Amasaman High Court, Agradaa lawyers Edini by saying, come over be pray bail. Because after she was sentenced to 15 years in prison, almost omuntiasie. Inti no omu pese omu appeal. Na komu kwa pay bail. Edi a train appeal no. Etika time a ye appeal ni na nanka ye odan kotifie. Nanka eti bono medase. Etika ne de ankotifie anu ye temporal. Etika ne ye file appeal no nanka e fa de a nanka wakoso atene peprepo. Now so appeal na mfa na chezenka ya sign adinaba. Eno na Amasaman High Court they say, nay, never. Usually, they would deny you bail for appeal. If, say, wasem you would. And now say, if we are checking out, we'll be done. So I don't know which of these, what I say, we don't know why they denied the bail. According to radio presenter Mike Two say, as a media personality, you go to the registrar, you register yourself for home browser be a media person become shape. And also there is a law in court that he made me said apparently you do court what to video, what to be shape. What I say? Not just say Okobi, only a president here. Okobi, it's Mike Two say, God being so good, he knows about all of this. It's not your true and then you didn't force the good in answer. Just an phone to crowd one cream, course on pet. I said, what's a why? And you did Agradaa a bad. Also, look at you on the camp, and I say, ye do be as an idea open them. See, Agradaa a prison at her black and white, black down, white shirt, and she was wearing a nose mask. So say Agradaa buy your moon and was signaling police officers no more court on the back. So signaling and then your girlfriend lawyer buy now on me and they see amasu a betrayal. They don't know what they all want to talk about. More officer buy so a person there he cannot be present at the hearing. I don't know beef there. What was the mic to get later in when we didn't pass what I said to nothing. What I said to the intuitions. And you know, or say Agradaa won't lose Agradaa and was saying police officers the Bible say, "Sir, you cannot be here." And he was like, "Why?" No, no, so yes, we need to miss me again. Miss me. No, no, so fair for that. One a friend, almost fair court. No, but also even though he went to report to the registrar first, and the registrar was a bit shocked because no, the registrar was a bit shocked that how can they tell you that you don't want to hear? Like I just unheard of. So not only of course now, not to say in front of friend, your friends, the police officers now who holding the back says you cannot let the gentleman go to hear. He has to be there. And then you put an answer. Just say it's here.
We got to a court form. Send a tiano, Yajumano, or call court. You have to register yourself and through the registrar. HSL with a media person, and ideally, I did all those. Go register my hot chair, the registrar, or introducing myself to the registrar, and then later granted the permission to sit at the court or in the court. And me got to say, me took on, and police in my cobaye. Me phone, then you say, Oko court. Yen fitchi phone class or type. Yen video, courtroom. Yes, I did into, of course, all those rules, minimum. Into me call, my me phone. In my phone, eto me so di anamensa crime, and police nearby na court police, or frame me, and or send me from the phone, man. I will bring a man so many years, Beji. Gameto. Into Quincy, who say, and tell them who say, a Siama, a Agradaa crew. Sorry, happy. Also, the PA and I check. And me who say Agradaa, prison officers, no signal. I'm an afraid Agradaa lawyer, Bako Aman. Or friend a man on minimum kind. And check. And I'm afraid me. Police for the friend, me catch them and say, member, me call you almost say, I am not allowed to sit in the court. Media men are not allowed. And I said, what is the reason? They couldn't give me any reason. And I went back to the registrar to complain about what has just happened.
It's not just a person and he even insinuated, he has a feeling, say, Agradaa was the one who orchestrated the whole thing. And then, and that is what everybody was in. So she still holds that power. She still holds that power, even in her court, woman power, and in jail, she still holds that power. Anyway, 18 evangelist Agradaa, who used to be a fetish priestess, did a lot of things when she was a fetish priestess, and they money. But ironically, she was never caught on those when she was there. She one day we woke up and said she has become the real word is an evangelist, but she calls herself evangelist. So she became evangelist.
But the transition, not transition, is any power. Why from the country 2 days
what people didn't know was that her first husband was a man of God. It's in Osia, sorry, man. Now, sorry, no, papa, sorry, no, one fine bogan or the ice wine. And now I'll pay ma one chain or you say, and I said, Konami, I'm running a church. I don't know what a Siama put a new junior pastor. What you say? Now you pay what did I say? No, don't see a junior pastor. It's Oja. After she broke up with her old husband, and only until Siama started, she even did a video say, "O mani be shine or Alisa hotel or Manchester." Ran into me and 1 year. So as she became a preacher or an evangelist, October 2022, she did a video on social media where she had 300,000 Ghana cedis, old 3 billion. And then Oka says, "Oh, about the check, wow, baby, I will be advertised it on your TV, the social media, all platforms." Says she wants to give away this money. So wow, we need to watch you, wow, we need to please come to the church. When they came to the church, she now started saying that, "What would you give me in return for my money?" And the bigger you give, the more I give you. So people use their children's school fees, even withdrew from their momo and all of that. And then they gave it to her. After giving all that money, she said she doesn't want to share the money again. Turned on the lights, had a macho black man standing in front of the church, and she just entered.
No, just like that.
People were wailing, people were crying. People said they had borrowed money. Other people said it was their rent. Other people said it was their school fees. Blah 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 blah.
So this one isn't secure. This one is give me, make her give.
And then me one, and then me one no, and then me one no, and then me one no. Say, secure girl no cry and chim. No,
wait, sorry.
I'm missing what you been there. One day.
But he has been about that narrative that he need soon near our court.
That is it. So as in the law, if she had announced it that 3 billion in Mumbra and a commission again, Yama, and no Josie now put the mission again. Wakasa Mumbra, now whom Kunko sent near, and no promise will she but show money and say, come, I will give you money to work. What I say, and then when they came, you took their money. That is fraud. And you didn't give them anything. That is where I'm running now. All this while she had been going under the way, Susan must have been doing court. It's in the known that if they are not the 2 hour or anything, obey you. But now the law has taken its course. And you know, Agradaa has been denied bail pending appeal. And then the High Court is asking the Circuit Court, say, a appeal no one send me or more false meaning. I'm more from name we but bail the party. We're now giving it to her. So, like I said, countdown for Agradaa 14 years, 352 days, and 10 hours. At the courthouse, there were some sympathizers, some church members, allegedly, who were there, and then they were saying that, you will be prosecuted for doing the Lord's work. So they see that this is just one of those things, and they say that one day, you will free Agradaa and Chibia. 10 years, free Agradaa. And I must be